Greetings, greetings, greetings. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand risings, grand risings, grand risings. Good day, good day, good day. This is A. Marie, and I am here to encourage you. I'm here to remind you. I'm here to serve and to be served. I know that we have come into this realm. We've received a birth certificate in most cases. We've been told who our mother and father are, how to see the group of people that we dwell with, and those that extend out from that. We've been given names for relationships. We've identified things based on the names that have been given to them. I know. I know that we have been socialized to this realm, to this dimension, as it should be. And I am here to remind us that we are more than just a body. Let's be clear, we're not a body. And we are not a mind. We are not a mind. We are more than that. We are something else. I was pleased to be in on a discussion last night with regards to Christ consciousness. I know when I say that word Christ or Jesus even, it has been hijacked by religious institutions. And although I am using that word, more than likely the way you understand that is not the way that I am meaning. So I'll just leave it at that. I want you to know that you came here equipped. You came here equipped with everything that you would need to sustain existence in this dimension. When you took that breath, when you exited the physical womb and entered this space, you were equipped with a breath. And that breath is what enables us, spirit beings, to dwell with these physical encapsulations, vessels, forms, while we exist in this dimension. Breath. We were given this breath when we entered this dimension, and we will give it up when we exit this dimension. I want to bring you back to the simplicity, the beauty, the profundity of who and what you truly are. And all of that can be found in a breath. I know because we have been indoctrinated, a lot of us, with religion, as to how to see ourselves and ourselves in relationship to our Creator, to the Source, to the God of our understandings. I like the way Kim Cole says that, the God of your understanding, right? We have been conditioned to see what we are through the lens of religious institutions, family institutions, class and gender, color. I know, right? But I am here to remind you that you are something other than that. And breath will get you back to the truth of who and what you truly are. If you cannot articulate your self-philosophy without quoting a book or a person outside of yourself, keep breathing. My mother used to say when I would engage her, and I definitely find humor in that now, she would just look at me and say, keep living. And I'm going to say to you, keep breathing. It's interesting to me that the Creator, the source of all, is magnanimous enough, is sovereign enough, is omniscience personified, and yet we are somehow needing that we need to make that better. We are made in the very image of the all. And it's when we come into this remembrance that the game changes. And that we can come inside and begin to tap into the source from which we emanate, within and without. That is a journey that each one of us is on, that each one of us must appropriate in and of ourselves. And we do this together. In this round, we do it together and individually. And I am of the mind that if you would come inside, take a breath, a few breaths, if you will, on a regular basis and just be still, I know that you will come to yourself. And all the experiences that you have had up until that point will begin to reveal the deeper truths, the deeper meanings to you. And so I'm going to just encourage you to keep breathing. And I'm not speaking of that, this. I'm speaking of taking intentional, focused breaths, as you're remembering yourself, that you're connected to a source, the source, right? And that when you take this breath in, that you're aware of your connection to the source of everything, right? And then when you breathe out, right? So you're expanding, we are expanding the life force energy within us, right? That's my work. That's not work for someone else to do for me. That breath that I was given at birth when I came into this realm, it's my job to elongate it, to expand it within myself. And that happens through breath work, through breathing, intentional breaths. So it's the in, holding, gathering, and the exhaling. When we are inhaling, our abdomen comes out. You don't have to force it. It's kind of a natural thing when you inhale correctly. You inhale, you can feel your abdomen area, this area right here. You can feel it rise. So inhale. You feel it. It'll happen because the air is expanding, so it's going to expand. And then you exhale, and you can feel it go in. You can feel it contract, right? So you don't have to force your stomach to move, it will move. You don't have to force the air out, it will come. And so it's a very natural rhythm. So we want this to be as natural as possible, right? Almost like you don't notice it, but it's happening. So here's me breathing. And we need to take the time to find our breath, right? Find the rhythm of your breath. Sometimes we jump right in and start with the breathing, right? And it's out of rhythm with our breath. So it may take a moment and just sit and find your breath. It's almost like a river flowing, right? And so you find your breath and then get in with that breath and begin to elongate it, to lengthen it within you, right? There is a calm, there is a still, there is a peace, there is a joy that cannot be explained when we enter into that space within ourselves that is connected to the source of everything. There is something that happens, there is an exchange when we tap into that space, that place within, right? That connects us beyond form, beyond thoughts, beyond emotions, beyond feelings, beyond names, beyond labels, beyond sex and gender and color and social security numbers and birth certificates, all the way back to the breath and beyond. So here's me encouraging you to find your breath and to breathe, to find your breath and to breathe. And we are in a microwave society, a how-to society. And if we would just come into remembrance that I came here equipped, that I emanate from greatness, that the knower of knowers resides within me, and that I am tapped into that source, and that the more I remember and align with this truth, all will be revealed to me in its proper and appointed times and seasons. So light, love, and liberty to you on this journey that we all are on home as we exist and move and live and breathe in this dimension temporarily. So breathe. Breathe as if your very life depends on it. Newsflash, it does. Until